Hey guys, this is Beautiful HR and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about inspiration, organization, and motivational skills. So the first thing I want to recommend people is to clean your room. I find that if I'm in a clean environment around me, it makes it easier for me to work. I like to feel relaxed in the space. Something that helps relax you and make you focus easier is to include plants. If you work with plants in the space around you, the more oxygen and the more calm and relaxed the mood is around you, it's easier to focus on working. Another thing is to use bins to clean your room for organization. Some of the white bins I used for my room, just white boxes. They're from IKEA. They're very easy to put together and they're very convenient and affordable. Only $2, I think, a box. Another really good thing is to label your containers or your boxes, keep it all together in one section and just label it so you know where everything is and it's easy to grab. If you have things in your room that have no purpose to you anymore, it's really good to throw things out. I like to clean out items I haven't worn in a really long time and either donate them or give them to my friends, throw them away if they really aren't able to be worn another time. Another thing I like to do when organizing my rack, I like to organize it by color and texture or material of the jacket or shirt or long sleeve. I like to have like long sleeves at the front and then jackets at the back of the closet by organizing like color code, all neutral tones to black or white to pink to red to blue to black. I just think it's easier to pull and grab things. Sometimes I also like to match them together. I like to make an outfit and put it on the rack so that a few days after I can just put it on and I'm already ready to go. Some really good things for your closet. I just picked them up from the dollar store, but this is great. This holds scarves. It only cost me $2 and I'm going to use it very shortly. Also, it's really good to have smaller clothing hangers. I know that people like to use the wooden ones, but if you have a lot of clothes like me, a good alternative is just metal hangers. They're the basic ones. They cost me $2 at the dollar store. When it comes to organizing your drawers, I think the best thing to do is put your smallest items on the top or your most worn items in the very top drawer and then work down to pants. Another thing I'm working on is to limit the amount of decorations in your room. Sometimes it can make the space look more cluttered and you just want to keep it organized and simple. Let's talk about desk organization and agendas. So when it comes to an agenda, I like to keep things simple. I have a larger one and a smaller one. This one was black as well, but I just printed an image off of Google. I just customized it. I got a black marble image and on the back I just did a little collage of like kind of like pictures I like. As you can see here, I just was writing down some homework and notes inside. Have an agenda. Give yourself 10 minutes every day. Just write things you need to do and check off things you've done by the end of the day or things you've accomplished. So it makes you feel kind of like proud of yourself for planning things and getting them done. Another thing you want to have is a journal for yourself and a notebook entirely separate just for making lists or things you want to do and check off. I just write down some things that I want to accomplish or do. Like I just wrote down a workout routine, my to-do list, if it doesn't all fit in my agenda, and check them off as I go. You could even just get a journal like this and just like write things you want to say, or quotes or poems. You can draw little pictures. It's just really good to get things out of your head. And even if you want to just write a journal entry in your second book, that's a really good idea too. Taking 10 minutes for yourself just to write something and get it out of your head or get it out of your system, it just really calms you down and is kind of therapeutic to even draw or just write. When it comes to schoolwork, I like to buy the first class books. For binders, I like to just buy a white binder that I can put a slip in the top. I just like to put my timetable. And then inside, I just like to put graph paper and these like clear slip sheets. So whenever I put things in my binder, they're in a plastic cover. That's mainly what I bring to school. I also bring my laptop to school and I like to take notes on it sometimes. I like to do a lot of my schoolwork on it, so I always have it with me. Another thing that really helps organize by using highlighters. In my notes, I like to color code things. I like things to look pretty when I write them. If I make a note and I can hardly read it, it's worth nothing to me, so I actually take the time to make it look good. When I'm referring back to my notes, I actually like looking at it and understand what I was writing back then. Another thing I like to get to organize myself, it just has Monday to Sunday, and it comes with little sticky notes that come off. I just like to write in like when I have my exams and homework. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is writing your ideas out on a whiteboard. I think this came from Staples. Basically, I just like write my goals and dreams and things I want to do. I got some things on here with Macy. If you know who she is, I'll link her in the top of the video. To write down like places I want to go in the future and things I want to do career-wise and where I want to live and how I want to accomplish it. Another thing I've done for desk organization, I've got a jar from the dollar store and I just filled it with some beads and then some clear pebbles, and I just stuck my pens in it, and it just made it look so much more presentable to me. I really like the way it looks. Anyone can really do this. It's really simple. It cost me like maybe $3 to do this. So that's another thing to make your desk look cute. It's really good to limit what's on your desk. That's pretty much all for the desk organization and school organization. Being organized is really important. It helps you think more clearly. If you look at things a different way and have a different lifestyle, you can either be happier or worse. I'm trying to help you guys, and I think this is just a really good way to rethink how you do things. And I'm showing you things that are all affordable. They're all like dollar store stuff. So this is all about just mental thinking. I think we all have to just stay focused and think about ourselves and what we can do, how we can help each other, how we can be kind to one another. I think we need to not stress as much about little things and focus on goals and dreams and focus on what we can all achieve. New year, new me. Like, you gotta work on yourself. You have to really want to change. You can't just expect, you know, I'm gonna change all of a sudden because it's a new year. No, you have to think that way. You have to look at yourself that way. Something you guys should try is writing down quotes that you see, quotes that really make you look at them and go, wow, like, that's really interesting. Because the more you surround yourself with quotes that inspire you and motivate you, the more you will think independently about your own life and what you can do to change it. If you just keep thinking and referring back to your resolution, it will make you happier to just stay committed. And the longer you stay committed to that idea, the more proud you will be of yourself. You want to make a plan and you want to stick to it. You want to get things done. That's just how you want to do it. If you're doing the same things over and over again, nothing's gonna change. You're just gonna be the same person stuck in the same habit. Change your routine in order to be successful from the things you've learned from. You need to change your attitude and your point of view. Instead of thinking the things that you can't accomplish, replace it with thinking things that you can do and things that you can focus on and work towards and be proud of yourself. It's your attitude. Your attitude changes everything. Try helping more people in your community. It'll make you feel better about yourself and you'll be helping other people. Because if you worry about the past, you can't move forward and you'll be stuck in the same position. You don't want your life to be trapped. Because of the events that happen in your life, it doesn't make you a worse person. If you've done some bad things, You can change, you can move forward. You can be happier. If you've gone through a depressed time, you know, you can pick yourself back up on your feet and you can try again. And even if you fail again, you're learning from something. It's really important to try new things, to look beyond where you are and to think, wow, I could really be that someday. I could change someone else's life just by being there for them. So for your personal and separate goals, work on yourself. Think about career-wise, like maybe you could start working on something now and see where you could be later. What do you like doing? What are your passions and goals? Incorporate them into what your job could be and do research on yourself and take the time for yourself to see like what you're good at and what you can learn from and what you can become one day. I just think you guys can achieve greatness yourself, and the more you work on yourself, the more you can do. Lastly, I want to talk about physical health. Working out is really important. Being in a good physical state puts you in a good mental state. In order to be fit, you really have to think you can do it, and if you're active every day, at least for 20 minutes, it's really good for you. Really good to be able to run for 12 minutes every day. If you can take out 12 minutes of your time every day and be able to run that long, then you're in a good physical state. Even if you feel like people are looking at you, just forget about those people. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can be, what you can become, because that's what's most important. Just try to pick better, eat healthier, and pick things that are natural. As long as you're working out and you know what you deserve, you know what you need. It's all about your choices, and you already know what's right and what's wrong. Just make the right decisions. So I like to find images of other people doing certain routines or workouts. I also like to look at like little diagrams. Just take the time, but also work yourself hard. If you feel like your muscles aren't doing anything, if you feel like it's easy, then nothing's happening. Your body's just doing whatever. You have to make your body work. And if you feel it, that's good. And if you're sweating, that's good, because that's what a workout should feel like. If you feel like it's hard during the workout, and then when you're done, it's like, I worked out, I'm so happy, I'm so proud of myself. That's how you should feel. When you go to the gym, you gotta dress to feel good. You gotta dress to be yourself. If you look good, you feel good. And I think just buying workout clothes will motivate you to work out even more. You wanna feel happy. I bought a gym bag, I bought a lock. Like, you wanna be like all set and ready to go. And that's how you wanna feel. You wanna feel happy, motivated, and this can be you. You can be this person. Working out motivates and helps you feel better about yourself. So I'm gonna read a quote to you I printed off. I just found these words really impressed me and motivated me. I even like to go on YouTube, and sometimes I'll like download a motivational video, and just when I'm doing my homework, when I'm at the gym, I just put in my earbuds and I listen to the person speaking and saying those inspiring words. They just make me feel like, yes, it's worth everything I'm doing. It's worth everything I'm fighting for. So I'm gonna read to you what I heard in the video. Increase your energy and let others thrive off of it. When living life, try new things. Jump, fall, fight. Create love. Live extreme and push your boundaries. Why? Because there will be no other time for you to do this. The moments that take your breath away are the ones that count. You need the downs to make the ups and the ups to make the downs. You need to feel the opposites to truly understand the full reality of the life you are living. You want to die knowing you touched others' hearts, so be thoughtful and sincere. Live your dream and truly master life. So good. This year can really be the year you change. You just have to make yourself think that way. I really love you guys. I hope you like this video. Talk to you later, and bye.